All right.
Outing.
All right, guys, welcome to the call. Thanks for being with us. We're going to try to keep it, we're not going to try, we are going to keep it at 20 minutes. So we're not going to have you on here all night. The goal is just really for us to share a little bit about our story. We're missing Jessica tonight. She actually got called into work, so we are sorry for that. But we just want to share more about what we do. Our main goal is not here to like convince anyone that they should do this. Do I think that it's an amazing job and an amazing opportunity? Am I blessed that I fell into it? Absolutely. Does that mean it's made for everyone? No. It may or may not be for you. And Kessa always says this to me. She's like, but it just doesn't hurt at all to find out and learn more. Because even if you're on this call or listening to this call and it's not something you don't want to do today, you might want to do it in 6 months, or you might be thinking of someone that would be great for, a great opportunity for them, because this is a business that opens a lot of doors for people. So you just never know who you're going to connect with. So we appreciate you taking the time to listen. We're also going to try to connect with all of you on different levels, because we all have different personalities, and it's great because all three of us have all those similar personalities. We're all motivated by different things, so I know we're going to connect with you guys on different levels. We discuss personalities and gyms, which is a kind of personality training a lot in our teams, which has been really fun for me to get to know people better and build stronger relationships and connect with them on different levels, because some of us are motivated by facts and figures and organization and systems, and we have plenty of that in Beachbody, that's for sure. Some of us are really motivated by helping others and like a cause, and really getting behind someone and being their cheerleader and making a difference in their life. And that's kind of the sole purpose of Beachbody, is to make a difference in someone's life and their health and in their future. So we do that every day. We work with leaders. I mean, we're looking for leaders. Leadership is a skill. Not everyone is born a natural born leader. It's not something that everyone is born with. There is a lot of people that are, but it can still be improved and I forget the word. I lost my train of thought. Improved and perfected along the way. But leaders is something that this organization needs and helps you grow. And when you get to a time where you have, whether you start with one coach, we all start with one coach underneath us, but all of a sudden you're going to have 10 coaches, and then you're going to have 100 coaches, and then you're going to have 1,000 coaches, and then you're going to have 10,000 coaches. Like you are. Like I was just listening to a podcast today, and Christine Dwyer and the company has something ridiculous, like 160,000 coaches underneath her. I can't even imagine what kind of leadership that requires, but we all start with one. And then this job is fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. Like this is one of my favorite things about the job is, 6 months after becoming a coach, I went on a cruise with all these people, and I met Kessa on that cruise. Like I didn't know Kessa before that. And we just made these great relationships that we've continued to build. And since then, I've been on every Success Club trip. I've gone to Summit. We now get houses for our team for Summit because we're growing so quickly. And it's just such a fun bonding experience. And there's events like that all the time. So no matter what you're looking for in this business and what your personality is and where you're going to really fit in, we have a spot for you, is what I want you to know. So we're going to all tell you a little bit more just about our stories briefly. If you guys have questions along the way, just, throw them in the chat and I'll make sure that they're answered. Don't be scared to ask anything. And if we don't cover it tonight and you think of a question after the call, just jump in the Coaching at a Glance group, or if you're not in that group, message the coach that invited you, and we'll answer it. So I'm going to hand it over to Kessa and let her tell you a little bit about her amazing story, because it's really great.
Thanks, girl. Awesome introduction. It's definitely something we've learned a lot, is about building relationships, you guys. I think that we've learned that Beachbody is not sales. And I love when people say, well, I'm not salesy and my comeback is great, either am I. What we do is so much bigger than that. And we are all motivated by something. And for me, when I decided to become a coach, I was a stay-at-home mom. I really lost my identity. I lost like financial helping out. And I was lost. I mean, I was just kind of lost. I was bored at home and I didn't know what I was going to do once my son went to school. So I looked into personal training. And that after, 2 days in a gym of working for yourself for many years as a mom, I was not going to go and clean a gym when I could do that at home. So my biggest goal was just to help more than the 5 people that I was helping personal train in my house, like in right where we're sitting right now is where I trained people. Beachbody was was an opportunity that somebody asked me and said, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing it?" And the answer was no. I never heard about it and didn't know about it. But I knew that I could reach way more people than the 5 people I were helping in my living room. And for me, I'm super motivated by being able to reach my arm out, right? Teach people how to change their lifestyle slowly at a time. It didn't happen overnight. I was able to help my family go from tons of processed foods and basically all processed foods to really eating clean, and we totally still cheat. Like we're not perfect by any means. The greatest thing for me that fills my heart the most is this guy Davey over here, linking arms with somebody, you guys, and see a text message come through like, I'm down 2 more pounds. Oh my gosh, I just hit 20 pounds. Oh my gosh, Kessa, I went to Old Navy. And I was like, you want a cookie? You went to Old Navy? I didn't knew what that meant. But like, he never could fit into an Old Navy shirt. You guys, it's like these small things in my heart that really fuel my fire is when I'm getting a message from somebody that said, you changed my life. Thank you for never giving up on me. I mean, can you imagine changing somebody's life? Like, what if you said yes to this opportunity and you changed one person's life, right? I know I changed Davey. And we're buddies, right? We're talking about farts in my yoga class. I mean, we're buddies in the relationships that I have gained just by helping him. I've met his mother that we're helping her. She's a type 2 diabetic and she's now off of every bit of insulin. So she was at twice a day, over 50 units, down to 0 in less than 4 months. That's amazing. That fuels my fire, makes me so proud to say that I'm a Beachbody coach. All right, that's changing lives. My mom always told me I would change the world. And that's changing the world, right? One person at a time. So for me, helping others fuels my fire. And if that's what you're looking for and that's what you, that fuels your fire, this is the opportunity. And it may or may not be for you. Like Kimberly said, you never know. It may or may not be your thing. It's worth a chance. It's worth looking at it. The worst thing that can happen is you get healthy. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I had to mute everyone. Megan, though, unmute yourself. It's your turn, girl. How about you share with us what coaching's done from you and what motivates you?
Okay, well, first, just really quickly, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my story, and then I will definitely get into that. But my name is Megan. I am 33, and I have been working out and doing Beachbody programs for a little over 2 years now. I was 6 months postpartum when I first was introduced to Beachbody, and I was in a really, really, really dark place in my life. I, like Kessa, was a stay-at-home mom. But I also was the heaviest that I had ever been. I went into a dark depression and I was just not in a good place at all. And a friend of mine introduced me, said, hey, why don't you try one of these programs with me? And at this point I was willing to try anything because I just wanted to feel like myself again. After I did my first challenge, I amazingly lost 20 pounds, somewhere right around 20 pounds, and just started to regain myself. So 6 months later, when I was asked if I wanted to be a coach, I thought, oh, this is, yeah, sure. And, first I was approached as a discount opportunity so I could start getting my Shakeology cheaper. And quickly, I think it took me like 2 days to realize that it needed to be more than that. Like, I wanted to help other people feel the way that I felt, get their lives back, regain themselves. So for me, the opportunity this family that I found is absolutely amazing. I didn't know Kessa before Beachbody. I didn't know Kimberly. And now I can honestly tell you that these are two of my closest friends. And I'm just so grateful that I get to work alongside them each and every day. Then I love, like Kim was talking about, I'm real big into having a good time. Like, I just want to go out, find where the party is at, and just have a good time. So when we go on these trips, like, I wanted to go to Vegas my entire life. And I started coaching, and I think a month later I met Kim, and she was like, "Hey, you should go to Summit with us. You should go to Vegas." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I need to go to Vegas." And I immediately was asking my husband, please, please let me go to Vegas. I wasn't really making a whole lot of money yet, but I was like, this is really a good opportunity. And I'm going to go party with some awesome people in Vegas. And that was honestly a turning point for me. Like, I just realized what a fun environment it was. These people are always here to lift me up, help me to do my best each and every day, push me to be my best. And it's just really been an amazing opportunity. And I also am really, really, really a big fan of like the competitive nature that we have sometimes. Like, there'll be prizes that you'll be trying to reach, or we get some stuff going within the team that, hey, who can beat who from last month, and all that stuff just really excites me as well. I do think I'm a natural born leader. And so to be there doing that kind of stuff just really fuels my fire that much more. And I just honestly want you guys to know that this opportunity really could be for anybody. And like Kim said, it's not going to be for everybody, may not be for you, but if you give it a shot, you would be amazed that it's about so much more than what you think. It's not about selling to your friends. It's not about begging people to do this, that, and the other. It's about asking people to improve their lives. And I don't know anybody that wouldn't appreciate you asking something like that. So that's basically, and one last thing, just really quickly. I don't know if you guys, for anybody that doesn't know me, I have a 7-week-old, and I am still in this, doing this, rocking my business every day. It can be done. Like, if you think, oh, I just don't have time, like, I don't think there's many people more than me that can say they don't have time right now. Like, I don't get sleep. I just don't. And there's a lot of things that I feel like I don't have time for, but this is something that I make time for because it just fills such a big place in my heart. And Kimberly, are you going to share a little with us?
Yes, quickly, so we can let everyone go, because I haven't seen any questions, but I hope you guys have questions for us, and write your coaches, whoever invited you. But my name is Kimberly Wilcox, and I've been a coach for about 2.5 years. I started out as a challenger because my coach reached out to me and invited me, and I told her no a couple times before saying yes. And I did need to make a big change in my life as far as what I was eating, moving, everything. Like, I just was very unhappy. I was definitely at the biggest that I've ever been. I have 3 boys, and including all pregnancies, I was just at an all-time high. So I was invited. I did a challenge, and I got amazing results. Like, my first challenge, like Megan, I lost 20 pounds, and then I went on to lose 20 more pounds. And I was like, wow, there is something to this whole eating right and exercise thing. It's amazing. But like, I have a totally different background than, say, Kessa, who was, I have to shut these chats. I can't concentrate. I have a totally different background from Kessa, who was a personal trainer and into fitness, and kind of had a different background than me. And I'm here to say, like I said that in our first video in Coaching at a Glance, is that you don't have to be anything to be a coach. Like, you just have to be you. Like, you are the deciding factor in this business. And that is why I'm successful at this business. I am a successful coach. I make good money. I bring good money into my family. Like, I make a full-time income working part-time from my house, mostly on my phone. So anyone can do this. I am not at my goal weight. Was never a personal trainer. I'm not a nutrition expert. And that's what the goal of Beachbody is, or that's what Beachbody gives us. They give us personal trainers. They give us nutrition experts. They give us Shakeology, that you don't have to figure out how to make this miracle shake. They give us all these things. Our job as a coach is just to go out and help people do it. There's a definite system of how to do it and how to train and how to invite and how to post on social media. And it's here for anyone that wants to do it. Like, if you're looking to make a change in your life, this might be it. If you're looking to bring in more income for your family, this might be it. If you're looking to connect with people that want to be successful and want to have a good time and want to lift you up and thrive off of positivity and not negativity, this could be it. Like, there's different reasons that people become a coach and stay a coach and stay in the system. And whatever reason that is for you, like, there's a spot for you. You can make anything that you want it out of it. And something I said to Kessa, before we started the call is it just goes back to, we all live on planet Earth. We all have 24 hours in a day. If you are a coach, you have all the same tools, all the same programs, all the same commissions, all the same structure, all the same prizes. The only deciding factor, the other quadrant, is you. You decide. You make the difference. Are you going to do the training and get out there and go for it? Are you going to commit the time? Are you going to commit to personal development and becoming a better person, or training, or whatever it takes? Because that can start in as little as 15 minutes a day. That's not something that's like you need hours a day. And you can have a baby. You can have another full-time job. Most of my team has another full-time job. But that doesn't mean my goal isn't to help them leave that full-time job if that's what they want to do, because I know that we can help them do that. So obviously, because of all those reasons, I'm super thankful for Beachbody. Like, it definitely came into my life at an amazing time where I really, really needed it. I'm thankful for my coach who invited me and didn't worry about what I was going to respond, or if I was going to say no, or if she was going to hurt my feelings, telling me that I needed to lose weight. I'm just so thankful that she reached out to me and gave me the opportunity to decide if I wanted to do this. Because I did, and it's changed my family's life for the better.
Awesome, girl. Awesome. Well, I think hopefully we give you guys some information that could be a deciding factor. And again, it might not be for you, but it might totally be for you. But before we jump off of here, I want you to kind of close your eyes, play this game. I mean, if you're not on here, you're probably listening to the recordings. Somebody just saw something in you that they wanted you to hear this message tonight, right? And I have been in a funk. I'm just going to tell you this, okay? I've been in a funk. And today, and we talk about this all the time, you guys, but it's like, I want you to close your eyes and think about tomorrow morning waking up and being so excited about the day. I forgot what that felt like. Okay, Beachbody has given me that. I'm so excited about what I do. Okay, what would that feel like if you woke up every single morning excited about your marriage, your parenting, your maybe spirituality, your job, knowing that you have a vision that is going to take you wherever you want to go, knowing that you have these dreams of whatever it is. Mine is to, my big, huge vision is to have a foundation for children and family members of addiction that suffer from addiction, or it's been in their family. What if you wake up and all that happens? Okay. What if you wake up excited? What if you help one person get off diabetic medicines? What if you help somebody pay their car payment that month? What if you got to buy, all the groceries and you didn't have to be on welfare anymore? You know what I mean? Like, what if the smallest thing changed in your life just because you said yes to whoever invited you? What do you have to lose? Honestly, what do you have to lose? Accept some weight, right? Maybe get out of old clothes, in new clothes. There's nothing really to lose when you say yes, except that comfort zone that's holding you back from greatness. All right, you guys, we're going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for jumping on with us. We really appreciate it. Share this with anybody. It might not be for you, but maybe there's someone in your life this spoke. Oh my gosh, so and so would love this opportunity. We're always looking for fun, wild party animals like Megan that slap your butt in the first time she meets you, to go-getters and leaders and people that love and want to link arms together. So thanks again, you guys. We appreciate you jumping on.